Are you okay? Goodness. Good morning. Good morning. Sorry that I had to reschedule this. Last night I waited up for my daughter to come home from work for her a few days stretch being home. That put me at midnight, and then I just could not go to sleep. I couldn't go to sleep. So I tossed and turned, and then before I knew it, it was 3 o'clock in the morning, and my husband gets up at 4, and my alarm was set for 4. I totally didn't hear my alarms. I have 3 alarms, didn't hear my alarms. So now my husband has no breakfast or lunch today because I slept through. And it was just a horrible night. Horrible night for little man too. So thank you, Des. Good morning. I'm not sure who all is still in here. Des, I see you in here. So, yep, I hear you. For some reason, it's not it's showing me that there's only one person in here. So I'm going to try and catch everybody. Hey, Al. Yeah, it's still showing that. I don't know why. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Annette. Jerry. Okay. Well, okay. Throw those away then. That's fine. We're washing our cars this morning. Can I help you? Here. Thank you, sir. Good job washing that car. Your bike. So I don't know how the weather is. Jerry, you guys getting rain yet? It's supposed to rain here all day, I think. So I need to get out here after this, and I've got a big bowl of compost I need to add to our compost bin, which is working out fabulous, guys. In case you didn't see my pallet compost bin, it's doing the job, guys, and it was free. So we are going to keep on trucking along. Hey, DJ, thanks for being here. You're up early. I guess it is 9 already. Usually I'm at this earlier. I'm going to be all off on my schedule and my day today because I'm usually like 5 hours. Whoa, hey, can you bring those over here? Can you bring those over here, please? No. Oh, buddy. He just unrolled like an entire roll of paper towels. Oh, that's right. You guys are ahead of me. I forget, Des. You're ahead of me. I think Rebecca's in here. I saw her. She might have left, though. So I want to tell you guys about this coffee that I just got, because surprisingly, it's from Walmart. It is A Destiny. How are you? It is their cinnamon vanilla pre-ground. It's the one that comes in the little tiny bags. Hey, Backlash. Thanks for being here. So I thought I would try that flavor coffee. I'm not much on flavored coffees. I'd rather flavor my creamer than my coffees. But this is, hey, Jason. Thanks for coming in, even though you're at work. But surprisingly, this cinnamon vanilla coffee from Walmart is really, really good. So, hey, Beverly. So that is what I am sipping on this morning. And if you guys were on my live, oh my gosh, yesterday, I think it was yesterday, it might even have been the day before, I was talking about how I was going to start trying to do a regular live on Thursdays or Fridays. So I was kind of trying, hey, you don't need a drink, you have a whole bottle of water in the other room. You have a cold drink in the other room. No, we don't need any candy. Hey. Oh, come here. Bring those. I'll get you one of those. Grandma sent those home with your sister. Grandma sent all kinds of goodies home with tonight. Raiding the fridge, even though I already gave him some breakfast. But who can turn down yogurt tubes, right? You can't tell them no to yogurt. Hey, you're shaking the camera, dude, when you do that. That is tomato paste.
New toothpaste.
Yes.
New peanut butter.
That's peanut butter. They can't see you, buddy. They can hear you, but they can't see you. Strawberry?
No.
No? What flavors are there? It's only blueberry or strawberry. You want red or blue?
Oh.
Red or blue?
2,
1,
2,
1,
2,
1,
2,
1,
2,
1.
2.
You can have 2, but you can have 1 first. If you finish it, then you can have another one. Okay? I'm gonna start with red.
No, that blueberry.
Start with blueberry.
No, white blueberry, white Joey.
Oh, you're being silly now.
No, white two.
Okay, we're not having 2. Got that one out. Oop. Watch out, it's gonna squeeze out. It's not frozen. Mommy didn't freeze these. So you gotta squeeze them gently. Can you go sit down with that on the couch? You can take it with you. Take it with you. You just gotta squeeze it up like your popsicles. Okay, you can have more later. You go finish that one first.
Mommy,
Sorry, guys.
Mommy,
Hey, Bud Files, how are you?
Mommy,
Hey, Chuck.
Mommy,
Homesteading
Mommy.
Hustle, Jamie, Fladle Hill. What, baby?
Mommy, what at?
Well, you can have another one after you finish that one, okay? You got some serious bedhead going on, buddy. I don't know if anybody can hear the cat call in the background. If anyone has had a cat in heat with another male in the house, Rebecca, you said your cats do this. Let me know if that's normal, because I've never had a cat that I've never had to go through this before. Our female was Spirit. That is very quiet. Is that normal? Hey, Jacob. It is normal. Oh my gosh, she howls all the time. She's howling all the time, and then she walks around like with her butt up in the air, like not even a normal walk. Like, here I am. I'm hollering for you. And see, now they're both right at my feet. Yeah, it does. This is the one, this was the cat we took in recently, and we were told that she was fixed, and she is definitely not fixed. Our male cat is fixed, and he is still trying really, really, really hard to get the job done. So I give him props for that. But see here, this is Miss Troublemaker. This is Latte, and this is the howler right here. She's a howler. Yeah. So we'll see. She's also been having issues using the litter box, which I talked about on my last live too, and I still have to get another. I'm going to get another litter box and see how that goes, because I'm not going to keep cleaning up cat poop. Hey, Virginia Bushcrafter. Hey, Steph. How are you guys? Thank you all for being here. So anyway, back to my live. So I discussed on my last live about starting to do a regular weekly live. I was looking at Thursday and Friday mornings because those are the slowest days. So today is kind of like my test run. I'm still up in the air if I'm going to do it on Thursdays or Fridays. I'm kind of leaning towards Friday mornings. The reason being, my daughter is usually here, but then again, then I have to deal with the Thursday night for her and possibly oversleep again. So, but I titled it Coffee and Tea with CNC. I thought that was kind of cute. So I'm going to keep titling it those, and then start Friday mornings. I'm not home. Thursday. Okay, well, it's definitely on Thursdays then, so you can be here. Hey, Corner. Definitely Thursdays. Now, really, though, Thursday would probably work out better for me with, like I just said, with my daughter coming home. So I'm going to try this again next Thursday. We'll do CNC, or Coffee and Tea with CNC, and I'm going to try to do it at 7 a.m. Hey, Canadian Family Life. How are you? How's the snow there? Are you guys snowed in? Oh, see, now I'm coffee. So yeah, so next week I'm going to do, well, today really starts our regularly scheduled weekly live. And we will, oh, you're fine, Des. You're getting freezing rain right now. Jerry, what's it doing there? We're not doing anything. It's supposed to start raining according to the weather around 9. And then rain throughout the day. but it is not doing anything yet. It is very, very, very windy out. Hey, Katie, which was a bummer because which I knew it was going to rain today, but I was kind of hoping that it was not a windy rain. It was just more of a rain because I have a bunch of stuff that I need to burn. And I hate getting the hose out because our burn area is like 2 hoses long to get to it. And obviously we haven't hooked up both hoses yet this year. Hey, Shift Kicker. Yeah, Jerry, same here. I don't know what temp it is, but it's not too bad out, but it is super, super windy. I did notice that I lost some of my little pots that I plant in, my sprout, or my seeds. So we're going to be walking the property here after this and picking up my pots, which it's my fault. I left them out on our porch. I should have put them back in the shed, and I didn't do that. But so we are going to do the answers to my Q&A video that I did a month ago. I really didn't have that many questions. So if you guys, hey, Chad, I have not sent out, and I don't know if Littlefoot Ranch is in here or not. I have not sent out you all's blankets yet. I'm going to do that this week, but I'm wanting to do an unboxing video of my food saver. I got a new food saver for Christmas for my parents. Hey, Cynthia. I got a new food saver for Christmas, so I was going to do an unboxing and do all that good stuff, but then I'm going to actually vacuum seal the 2 bags. Yeah, food saver, the ones that are you put the food in it and then it vacuums the air out, and then it's freezer friendly. It'll preserve. You can do it with your herbs. You can do it with granola, and it'll help preserve your stuff for way, way, way longer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually vacuum seal the 2 little blankets that I made that you guys won. So the lady at the post office actually gave me this idea. So I'm going to vacuum seal them. That way it'll make the blanket as flat as possible, therefore making the postage cheaper because they go off of the dimensions. So we're going to try that out. I'm buffering. Sorry. It probably has to do with the wind. The wind going on here does, and the cats that keep jumping up on the table making my phone shake too. So I will be working on the blankets later today, getting those vacuum sealed and trying to get my video done for that. But I just wanted to do a video with my vacuum sealer and try and kill 2 birds with 1 stone. But if I don't get to it, then I will obviously just pop it in the mail to you. All right, let's start with some of these questions. Some of them were, normal ones. Some of them were off and on. Oh, the wind. I was just saying, hey, backwoods boy. Jacob, the wind, I was just saying, we've got storms coming in and rain, and it is just so windy outside right now. Hey, Shannon, how are you? Thank you for being here. Okay, so the first question I want to go through, I thought it was pretty funny. It came from a channel called A Surfer, and they asked what my favorite superhero was. So I will say, honestly, I am not into the whole superheroes and all that. My husband is. Hey, happy birthday, Jamie. Today your birthday? Happy birthday. I'm not even going to sing because you don't want to hear that. You got to go to Danny for the song, not me. So it was, what is your favorite superhero? I'm an 80s girl. I was born in 80, and I'm a total 80s girl. So we are going to go with She-Ra. You guys remember She-Ra? He-Man and She-Ra cartoons? Anybody? So anyway, I went and said that it's not her birthday till June. Okay, so Jamie, it's not your birthday. My sister's is June 19th. Oh, well, see, I'm so glad I didn't start singing because that would have just been horrible for everyone and it would have been completely unnecessary. You take back your birthday, Al. That's funny. Okay, so She-Ra was my favorite superhero. And the next question, it actually came from 2 channels. Al, you asked me this, and then Sea Legs Journey also asked me this, and it was, what was your favorite animal? And, you know, honestly, I really can't say that I have a favorite animal because I like most all animals. I know that's kind of vague. I guess if I had to pick one, I guess I would say the cat because they don't mouth off to you too much, you know, less than the dog, except mine's mouthing off to me now, but that's just an exception, I guess. But I'd have to say the cat, I guess, is my favorite animal. And let's do the next question because I think Flannel Hill's still in here. I don't know if you guys are still in here or not. This was a very good question. I don't know if you guys, do I like coyotes? No. Jason, do you like coyotes? No. No, we've actually got a big cat or a big cat of something around here because we've seen the paw prints out in our dirt in our back of the property, and sometimes when I feed the two cats, did you finish it? Did you finish the other one?
Mom,
Colton do it? Okay, well, where's the trash? Can you go bring me the empty wrapper? Because you didn't finish it. Go get the empty wrapper. Here you go. Let's try not to make a big mess, okay? Let's not cook with this, okay? This is not cooking right now. This is eating, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, it's popping out everywhere. Oh, don't squeeze it. You can squeeze it, but wait till you get it in your mouth to squeeze it. Now you can squeeze it when it's in your mouth. Got it?
Good.
Are you taking this with you?
No, sit down here.
No, we can't set it down. It'll spill. You gotta go eat it. Go eat it. Sorry, guys. Let's see, what did I miss? Sorry if I missed you guys come in. I am trying. Yeah, I think it's a bobcat. Hey, Peter. So I feed the 2 neighbors' cats that she pretty well just like disowned, doesn't feed, just left outside. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. But I feed them, and I feed them on our back porch, and I've got containers out there, but sometimes there's one who just eats like she's never going to be, and they're feral, so they do that. She eats like she's never going to get another meal again and knocks the bag out of my hands when I'm feeding her. So then the food falls down in between the slats of wood on our deck. And I've seen the paw prints literally right up next to our deck. So I'm thinking, I mean, I don't know if they care about cat food. I really don't even know what bobcats eat. But the paw prints are literally right next to our porch, right on our deck. So maybe one day, hey, Coffee Walks, maybe one day I'll, like stay up real late one night and see if I can see anything. I have read that they're most active right before dawn. So yeah, I'll be out there. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. But funny story about that is our black cat that we have, before we moved here, he was a stray, really. Somebody must have dumped some cats. And, well, thank you. You did eat it. Good job. Where we lived before, we had thick woods all around us. We were in the city, but we were just in part of the city that was, one of the first built up. And so there was tons of woods around us. And for like 3 days, I would hear this meowing, like I'd go to work and I'd hear this meowing. And I kept telling my husband, I'm like, it's a cat. He's like, if it was a kitty cat, it would have came to you by then, by now. Hey, Demi, how are you? Thank you for stopping in. And anybody else that I missed, I'm trying to catch these as they pop up. Um, and he said, well, if it was a kitten, that kitten would have already come up to you by now. It's been days. You're calling some kind of bobcat or something. Quit doing it. So one morning I was going to work and it was super, super loud. It was super loud. I looked around, I never could see the cat. And of course, here I am just calling the kitty. So I'm like, well, we're going to find out today if it's a kitten or if it's a bobcat. And I stood on the driveway where I was calling the cat. And I don't remember what I had. I had something, a weapon of some sorts, probably one of my husband's big, machetes, or because he collects knives, and we didn't have our little one yet, so they were still all out. Hey, RG. I'm having a great day. How about yourself? So I'm probably standing on the driveway with my husband's machete, calling this little cat, and then lo and behold, out of the woods, here comes this little tiny black kitty, and he came right up and was loving on my legs, and I was on my way out to work. Hey, Good Eats, how are you this morning? I was headed out to work, and so I want to say it was either really cold or really hot, because I remember I cracked our garage just a little bit. And I was like, okay, if this cat's here when I come home from work, then we're going to see, we'll see what we're going to do. And yep, the cat was still there, sleeping in the garage. So that's how we ended up with the little black cat. Well, he's not really little. We call him Fat Cat. Okay, back to the question. Sorry, I get sidetracked easily. So this question was from Flannel Hill Farm. And if you have watched my channel or seen some of my videos, you guys know that in December, we went through a really bad health scare with my husband. He was actually in the ICU for 3 days. And we come to find out he's diabetic. We did not know that. Hi, Star. How are you? So, after he spent 3 days in the ICU, we obviously spent the next month trying to get everything regulated, and totally had to change the way he eats, which brings me to their question. Their question was, how has your cooking changed since your hubby's diagnosis, pretty much? I will say at first, I completely changed the way I cooked. I mean, I was cooking only diabetic-friendly recipes. I got rid of all the junk food. I got rid of anything he couldn't have. Was only buying stuff that he could have, only making stuff that he could have. And he did good for a while, and then he just fell off the wagon. And, I don't know how to say this. I don't want it to seem like I don't care. But it was kind of frustrating because I was going through all of this extra work, and we were spending, more money to get him.
Mom, I get more grapes.
She's got to get more grapes. We've got grapes.
Mom, got grape on top.
Hey, no. Hey, come here. Yeah, we'll have that for lunch. Grandma made homemade chicken and dumplings. Yum. That's the best part too. When my daughter comes home, she always goes by my mom's house and always brings goodies home. So, hey, did you finish your coffee cake?
No, gone.
Oh, it's not gone. He was lucky enough to have some coffee cake from Starbucks this morning. Because apparently when they get any of their food out of the freezer, it can only be out of the freezer for so long before they can't sell it at all. So then they just get to bring stuff home. So I think this time she brought home you can put that up for me?
Yeah.
And I've got a kink in my neck too from last night. Last night was just horrible. What are you trying to do? Oh, you're putting the peanut butter up for me? You can have some of that. You want some cereal? It's the kind you like. It's just a different brand. I bought the off-brand and he noticed. He likes Life. Life is his favorite cereal. This time I tried the Walmart brand Life and he's not going for it. It tastes pretty good. It's just he saw the box and was like, no. Let's see. Who did I see sneak in? I thought I saw somebody sneak in. DC Outdoors, what is up? Do you want some of this, sweetheart?
No, I need cream.
Okay, but that's not a cleaner. That's your sister's. That's her face cleaner. That's not a floor cleaner. Okay, so I literally, we 360'd and everything we did with cooking. Unfortunately, he noticed the off-brand. Yeah, he did, Destiny. Hey, Jesse and Lisa, how are you guys? So, what was I saying? He's throwing me off again this morning. He's walking around. My daughter has this. It's a little, I don't forget what brand it is. It's a little like scrubber, but it vibrates, and then it's got little holes on it. And he thinks that's just funny. And when he can get to it, he gets to it and plays with it. So right now, no. We don't stand on that. That's what he was doing. He had it in the other room, standing on it. Please don't. That's your sister. She's not going to be very happy if you break that. You're going to have to buy... Oh, no. We don't throw it either. You're going to have to buy her a new one. We're going to have to clean your piggy bank out. All right. We're going to have to go get that piggy bank and get all your money out so you can buy your sister a new thing. That got him to stop. Okay. Oh, you guys have been sick. Oh, that is horrible. Hey, Nora. Hey, Adrian. Jesse, that and Lisa, whoever, I'm pretty sure it's Jesse, but that is horrible. We did that all through December. Yeah, so when my husband was in, I didn't even say this, when my husband was in the ICU, we were all at home with COVID and the flu. We got the flu, and then right after that, yeah, I know, Jason, I know. It's called Foreo. Foreo. Yeah, we'll keep this a kid-friendly show. But hey, Shirley, thank you for being here. We all know what else this could be. But yes, it is a face scrubber, I promise you. A vibrating face scrubber. Okay, so let's go back to this. A little backstory first. My father, a few years ago, was also diagnosed diabetic. I watched my mom do the same thing that I did, bend over backwards to try and cook for him. And my dad's one of those, he cranky old man. He's like 74, 70-ish. He's like a cranky old man. So nothing was, he turned his nose up at everything. It's all this, all that. And I felt so bad for my mom. Like, she would even be in tears sometimes because she was just so frustrated with it. And I already saw myself going down that road. I know you're not old, Jerry. I just call him a cranky old man because he's cranky. Anyway. What are you doing? You're going to fall off. You're going to fall off. So I think kind of after I watched my mom go through that, and again, my dad was the same way. He did great at first, and then he just fell off the wagon. But I'm more of, how can I put this? My mom's nicer. Let's put it that way. And I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna go out of my way to cook all this special food, extra food, what have you, and then you not eat it. Or you sit there and complain about it. And then the best part is when, let me just show you. And I think after this, you guys might completely understand where I'm coming from and what I'm trying to say. So, these cookies right here, If you guys are diabetic or know of a diabetic, these are fabulous cookies. Let me just say that. I even like them. They are those little wafer cookies. This is a strawberry flavor. The Voortman does have really good brands of sugar-free cookies. But just because they're sugar-free does not mean you are supposed to eat this entire container in 1 to 2 days. That's some of the problems that I'm having. So, that being said, I just kind of quit. I don't want to say I quit. I'm still making, and he's a meat and potato. He's your classic meat and potato guy. Okay, the cats are bathing now. I got to get them off because it's going to shake this whole table. And both we feel like Colton, what are you doing in the bathroom? Okay, you need a towel. That's never good. Yeah, I know, Nora, guilty, but for those of us who are not supposed to have all this stuff, and like I was saying, yeah, it's sugar-free, but, you know, and then I would pack him, you know, I get up at 4 o'clock. I pack his, 4 a.m. in the morning, I pack his lunch, made sure it was, you know, healthy. We did all that, and then I'd be finding receipts in the car for a hot dog at the gas station, nachos here. I think the first week that he went back to work after all this happened, he went to Taco Bell. And I'm just like, dude, I'm not going to go through all of this trouble if you don't care enough to make an effort, pretty much. That's kind of, I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but it's a lot of extra work to, if you have a health issue, it's a lot of extra work. Yeah, exactly. Sugar-free doesn't mean fat-free. Exactly, Jesse. So yes, I have changed how I cook. I still, what did you get on the floor? What did you spill in the bathroom? You're not even supposed to be in the bathroom. Here, if I take this out of the box, will you eat them? It's the same thing. Come here. Funny thing is, on the off-brand, he's turning his nose up to these, but his favorite over the that Life cereal brand is the Aldi brand. So come on, they're both off-brand. I guess he's not going to eat these. Happy early birthday, in case I missed that too, Jerry. So yeah, so I changed how I cooked, went back to the old ways, and like I said, he is your meat and potato. Corn, green beans. Since we've been together, he eats more salad. I can't get him to eat more salad. Yes, sweetheart. Here, you can have some.
Yeah.
But again, his salads. Here, look though. Look. I got it. Look. See? The same thing.
Mom, I'll play cross.
We'll play cars in just a second.
Mom,
Do you want to sit up here with my lap?
Mom,
What?
I'll play.
Oh, I'm not going to move out of the way. Mama's sitting here right now. Should have known better than to get these cookies out. Yeah, I should do that. I actually had one and I put some cat food in it.
No,
Oh, it's broken. Nobody ate off of it. Hole. There's a whole one. Well, what are you doing? I thought I just opened these because you're not gonna. Well, then you're not gonna get one. I'm sorry. It's broken, so he doesn't want it broken. What am I missing here? Jerry, you need to watch earlies. I think I saw that video, Coffee Walks. I don't remember your exact age, but you know, everyone is as old as they think they are. So I hope that in less than 10 years, I don't feel like a 50-year-old. And I hope in less than 20 years, I definitely don't feel like a 60-year-old, because I'm still going to have this little guy be chasing around. Okay, I am so sorry. I keep getting sidetracked. Okay, so I changed the way I cooked, went back to the old ways. I'm now what I call at a happy medium. I sneak in the healthy stuff when I can. I'm trying to get a little more creative with that as far as sneaking stuff in. Like today, I'm gonna be making, or tomorrow, probably today. Today, I am making Irish cold cannon soup. I don't know if anybody doesn't know what Irish cold cannon soup is. It's kind of, in a nutshell, it's a potato soup, and it has cabbage, bacon, or ham. Different parts of Ireland do different stuff in it. But that's a prime example, because I'm going to just call it potato soup, and I will not be saying that there's cabbage in it, and he will eat it. Hey, Abandoned and Forgotten Whales, thank you for stopping in. So that's what I try to do now, is I'm just getting more creative on how I sneak stuff in. If I make it for him, he'll eat it for the most part. But like I said, I'm still finding, like, even when I make his lunch now, I'll get we get the expensive low carb wraps, like the tortilla kind of things. And then I make little rolls for him, like pinwheels. And I put that in his lunch. But then again, it's like I find the receipts, or he calls us every day. He calls us every day on his lunch break. And sometimes he'll be munching on a Quick Trip hot dog. And it's just like, so did you eat your lunch? Is it in the trash can? Are you still hungry? So that's kind of where we are with food right now. Sorry to say, we are more so back to normal, and I'm just kind of relying on him to be a big boy and know what he should and should not eat. And we're still kind of just taking it one day at a time. I'm hoping that with the garden coming in this spring and summer, that I can get him to eat a little bit better. But I can only do so much. So I do what I can. And I've made the comment, so my dad actually, in the fall, this past fall, had to get, now he's only 4 years in on being diabetic, roughly. He already had to have one of his toes amputated. And I've already was making jokes, like, oh, maybe they'll give us a 2-for-1 special next time for you two. Or, I'm just going to push you out in your wheelchair when you don't have your legs anymore, and I won't have to listen to you, blah, 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 blah. So I kind of tried to joke about it, and make him think, like, oh, yeah, I don't want to have to get a toe taken off. Or, yeah, I don't want to be in a wheelchair on the front porch when my youngest kid is 10 years old. And I kind of thought with having the little guy that it would get a little bit better. And it has. But, everybody has their days. And again, we have only been doing this since December. So it's going to take a little bit longer. Exactly. Or going to dialysis. That's exactly correct. And he's one of those that doesn't like to go to the doctor. Bye, Star. Thank you for stopping in. And I can say he hasn't even gone back to the doctor for his follow-up visit. So he's going to have to soon, because he's about out of his medication. He has been doing better, though. He's had to have been eating a little bit better, because he's not, he's only been taking, he was prescribed a pill and a pen, an insulin pen, and he has been doing, what did I say? What is the D word? I don't know what that is, Jamie. I'm not sure what that is. What was I saying? Anyway, enough of the diet talk. Let's go back to our questions. What? Jamie, I'm sorry. I'm lost. Email me. Your mom. Yep. Oh, his insulin. So, yeah, heart and lung issues, Corner. And to top it off, he has asthma and is a smoker. So, he's got a lot on the negative side going for him, which aggravates me even more. If you can't tell, I'm getting a little fired up. And I probably wouldn't get so fired up, but we've got a little guy now. It's not like it's just me and him, and our oldest is 20 and moving out. We are starting this all over. So I need you here to help me do this when I'm 60 years old. But he's had to have gotten better, or something's had to have changed, because he's only been taking his pill. He's been self-regulating, really, is what he's been doing. But he has not had to use his pen. His numbers have been good without the pen. So we're going to see. He's got to get back to the doctor. I have to actually make him his appointment today, so I cannot forget to do that. Sorry for the background noise. Okay, so let's move on. All right. That question was from Flannel Hill. So the next questions, Destiny, if you're still here, came from Destiny. And her first one was, what are our goals for 23? We have lots of goals because we're just starting this out. But I'm going to say our main goals right now. Oh, you fly in your helicopter? Oh, be nice to Kitty. Be nice. Aww. Our main goals are going to be our chickens. Our chicken coop, first off, that my husband still has not built. Last I did this, we were getting a prefab one. And he keeps saying no, he can build it. So cross your fingers, no rain this weekend, because that is his job for the weekend, is to get us a coop built. Because if he doesn't, I will be ordering an expensive, crappy prefab one. Jonathan. Oh, Jonathan, I postponed it an hour. I honestly had a really, really bad night sleep-wise and completely slept through my alarm, and I just had to push it back because I was just literally walking into the kitchen at 7:56 this morning. All right, let me get this cat. I can see this is still shaking. You need to get down, big boy. You need to get down, big boy. So the chickens, I have fencing that I need to get put. Hey, no! I might have to cut this short. We might have to go to timeout. You be nice, okay? You love the kitty cats. Our fencing, I'm doing deer fencing around our garden. And that's only because my mom was able to get some on clearance last year for super, super cheap. So it's going to be a little bit taller than what I wanted, but I'm just going to fold it over either at the bottom or probably at the top so water doesn't collect. Hey, Susan. So I just have to get some T-posts and the post driver. I got to get a post driver. So that way I can be working on that during the week when my husband's gone. And let's see, I'm going to say I'll do 3 goals. The chickens, the fencing, because living and moving into a property that you totally have to rehab a yard where there's no garden, no, everything's from scratch. It's very hard to prioritize what you want done because you want it all done. You want to be utilizing your chickens. You want your eggs, you want your vegetables. You don't want the animals in your garden getting your vegetables. So it's very, very hard to I can't even talk this morning. Very hard to get your priorities in line just because there's so much to do. But those are the 3 focuses that we are doing first this spring and this summer. Like I said, there's just so many. Hey, Big Valley.
Go in.
Yep, you got to take your meds regularly. So Destiny's next question was, how much land are we working with? We are working with an acre of land here. We would love to have more and would have loved to have more initially. But when we started this journey, we had just gotten pregnant with little guy. We had decided that I was going to leave the workforce and stay home with him. 2 main reasons. One, daycare is just out of control. At least where we were in the city, and daycare was just insane. Like, it wasn't, I mean, it was just insane. We opted to not do that. And because I didn't have that opportunity when we had our first daughter. I was 23 when I had her. Yeah, 23. Yeah, 23 when I had her. And so it just was not an option at the time to stay home by any means. And we had been talking about homesteading for a while, and it might not have been the best time, but we had too many things lined up in our favor, and we just decided to just pull the trigger. And so purchasing a property, be nice to Kitty, please. I might have to give him some candy to keep him behaving. He didn't sleep good either, so he's in a mood. With me not going back to work, we had to adjust our homesteading wants and needs when we were searching for properties. Obviously, we did not want to have a big mortgage over our head since I was not going to be working. Also, my husband's commute, he kept his job. So my husband's commute now is, on a good day with no rain, no traffic, is an hour and 20-minute drive one way. So, hey Randy, how are you? I loved your short with Jamie. That was hilarious. So we had to adjust what we were going to be doing and purchasing and moving forward with on the homestead side. With that being said, we decided that our best option was going to be to purchase something smaller, purchase something that we could rehab. My husband, I can't tell you how many properties my husband went and looked at, and I was just sending him because there were so many. We had little guy, or I was pregnant, or I just had him. No, I think I was pregnant. Hey, please don't climb in the refrigerator. Please don't climb. He was going and looking every weekend, driving all over the state of Missouri. We also wanted to stay within, I'm originally from St. Charles. My whole family's there in St. Charles County. That's where we moved from. So, hey. We ideally initially wanted to stay within an hour and a half radius of St. Charles County. Well, St. Charles County has extremely pricey property. We looked and looked and looked, and it just was not going to happen. Hey, Rita, how are you? So we found our best option to be purchasing a smaller property than we initially wanted and not having a mortgage over our head. So we were able to purchase this free and clear. We do not have a mortgage over our head. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, you don't have a mortgage over your head, you know, like you should be, mainly my family. You don't have a mortgage over your head, you know, you should have all this extra money, you know, all these projects should be getting done. Do you need help pouring that milk?
Yogurt.
Okay, a little bit more, and that's it. That's enough to start with, please. That's enough to start with, please. We're going to spill the milk all over the floor. That is too much milk in that cup, okay? Do not get in this milk again, okay? Because you're going to spill it. That cup's way too full. Thank you, sir. I know. You're ready for Mommy to get off. Mommy, get off here in just a second, okay? You're being so good. Do you want some dry cereal to go with that? Yeah? You want the whole box, or do you want a bowl? Box? Box? Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry, guys. Thanks for being patient. But anyway, you know, you don't have a mortgage over your head. You know, you should be just popping these projects out left and right, you know, the new siding, the new deck, the new blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm not working. Oh, sorry, guys. That was the cat. Hey, J&J. So, you know, I'm not working. So we're obviously went down to one income. We used our savings to purchase the property. So, not sure where all this extra cash is coming from. But anyway, that's my family. But this is working for us, and everybody has to do. Hey, can you turn it down just a couple notches? Thank you. Everybody has to do what works for them. And unfortunately, my family is not supportive of this. They don't like that we moved this far away, even though my sister is even further. She's right by Kansas City, so she's even further away from my parents. But you gotta do what works for you. And y'all got to be happy and not worry about what everybody thinks. My parents are still, we haven't got our chickens yet, and my mom will still be like, oh, are you sure you want these? They're a lot of work. Do you know, blah, blah. She means well, but she's one of those that has a comment for everything. And I did get that from her. I'll be honest, I did get that from her. But I don't know. Anyway, you guys just got to do what makes everyone happy and what works best for your family, and it is not going to be what everyone else thinks is best for you. So it took me a while, and I finally just tune her out, let it go, whatever. This is what we're doing. We're here now, and it's not going to change. So I think she was also just a little bit bummed because we moved right after we had our son, and so now she only has 4 grandchildren, so that meant that she had no grandchildren close by anymore, because we were 5 minutes from her. We lived 5 minutes from her house. So I think I try to be patient, and I think a lot of that stems from that. So now Destiny's next question. You have 2 more coming from Destiny. Destiny had lots of questions. The growing farmer, but I appreciate that, Destiny, because I didn't have that many initially. Was what kind of chickens do we want? I do know the answer to that question. We are looking at 4 different breeds of chickens, and it's just going to kind of depend on what is available in our area and what we can get our hands on. Yeah. I hear you. And Destiny, you totally get what I'm saying about the cost of property in St. Charles County. Girl, you get me. You were in, you were in St. Charles County. Because Wentzville's in St. Charles County. Okay, so we're looking at the Buff Orpingtons, the Black Australorps, and I apologize if I am butchering the name of these, Rhode Island Reds, and the Plymouth Rocks. Those are the 4 breeds we're looking at. If anybody has any comments regarding which ones they like better out of those 4, those are the ones we've narrowed it down to. Let me know. Oh, what are you going to do?
Paint.
Oh, you're going to paint.
Daddy at home.
You're going to paint. He just walked by me with about 8 containers of paint. It's Crayola. It's washable. It says it's washable, but y'all, it is not washable. Not 100%, I promise you. Are you going to paint? Okay, when you get done getting your paint, you need to get some of that white computer paper. And then Mommy will come help you get the paints ready, okay? So, if anybody has any comments, anything that can help with deciding on those 4 breeds, let me know. You had Plymouth Rocks. The Reds are good. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Now I have a lady that is a couple towns over we've been getting farm eggs from, and she has some chicks that she hatches to and sells her chicks and her eggs. So I think I might get 1 or 2. We can only get 4. We're only gonna get 4 to start with, just 4. So I'm gonna get 1 from her, and I forget what kind she has, but I know it's one of these. And then the other ones, we are just going to go to Orscheln Home. It's our closest feed store, home store, and we're gonna pick some out there. So I also need to get another rabbit because we still haven't replaced our rabbit that died a couple months ago. And Destiny's last question was, what is our dream?
Mom?
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to have to go help him paint real quick or get his paint set up. What is the dream, so you guys can come with me? The Rhode Island Roosters. Well, we're not going to get a rooster initially. I know the rooster helps protect them and all that good stuff. We're not going to get a rooster initially just because we are not going to have the room yet. Sorry, I was trying not to have to move this because I know it's going to start going crazy, but I've got to make sure he doesn't get paint everywhere. Hey, did you find a paintbrush?
Yeah, I got a paintbrush.
Where's your paintbrush?
Get paintbrush.
Okay, go get a paintbrush. I try before I do these lives, here, I'll set this down. So I try to make sure he is as situated as he can be, so I'm not having to do this because I know you guys don't care. I know, you understand we have kids. I just feel like it's rude.
Mommy, no paintbrush.
No paintbrush. You know where there's some paintbrushes? If you go back into the laundry room to the place where you got these, there's some brushes that are black brushes back there.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the Easter eggers is what I was really wanting just because I wanted colorful eggs, but I am trying to... Yeah, Destiny, we're getting 4. 4 is what we're getting. Yeah. Yeah, that's true, Randy. That is totally true. Although, yesterday or the day before's live, I had to walk away for a second to get something for him, and he hopped up in my chair and was just taking over the show. He was all, "Hi, guys." So I thought that was pretty funny. Did you find it, sweetheart? Oh, you got lots? That's what you need to use right there. Just 1. We just need 1.
You need to help me. It's you help me.
Okay, come here. Okay, come here. Let me get you set up. See, look, he brought all these
Need bowl.
brushes.
I need bowl.
Yep. You need a bowl? Can you get it or do you want mommy to get it?
Colgate.
Colton, get it? Okay. I'll let you pour the paint. Normally, I don't let him pour the paint. It's these little paints right here. Crayola. I definitely do not typically let him pour these, but they're almost empty. So we're going to let him pour these this time. Oh, yeah. You better get your stuff ready in case you lose power. Oh, we don't need all those. Okay, whatever.
Do green.
No. I help. Yeah, it's almost all gone, buddy. These are almost all empty. Okay. You probably don't even need to put them on there. You can probably just put them right on the paper. Okay. You're fine. You got it. Paint away. Oh, goodness. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Jerry, are you being sarcastic that you're never out of power? Yeah, we've got a little gas generator that we use, but it doesn't, it's just big enough. I don't know how big it is, talking generator talk, but we can run our refrigerator and some lights and stuff like that on it. So it's big enough to do that. It's just like on wheels from Lowe's that we got. I'm going to have to warm this coffee up because this is super cold. And it still won't warm up. But Destiny's question is, what is our dream for our farm? So the dream, my dream, have a dream. Please, can you get down? The cats always want to be up here every time I'm on a live. It's crazy. So I would love for us to be more self-sustainable, more, the chickens for sure. Chickens, hogs eventually. Okay, you're just gonna put paint in all my Tupperware cups, but it's okay. They're from the dollar store, and it's occupying him right now. Oh, he just used one of the big ones. You can use a big one. You can use one of the big ones in there, baby. Right in there. You got big ones. Here. Yeah, you can use that. That's okay. No, we don't need any more. We don't need any more. There's not even that much paint left. Can you just use one of those, please?
Okay.
Just one. He's going to use both. Yeah, he is. You don't miss that age? Oh, I love this age. He is something else. Maybe because I'm getting to enjoy it more and being home with him. But yeah, he's the complete opposite of our daughter. He keeps you on your toes. That is a fact, Jack. He's just something else. He's hilarious. But the dream for our farm is to be more sustainable. I would love to, like I just said, eventually we're going to get some hogs. It's been those little things right now. It's really hard to say because we have so much to do and just not enough time and not enough money in the day. Like siding. We need to remove some trees. We need, we have to replace, when we had a bunch of rain last week. Oh, you lost your coop. Oh, bummer. Well, maybe this spring when you guys get rid of all that snow. Yep. Oh, Jerry, I'm jealous of all that acreage. That would be so awesome. What's wrong, baby? I know I told you the paint was almost all gone. But we had our back, what did Shannon say? Shannon is on the phone and she said, oh, okay, the Leghorns are great layers. Okay, Randy, tell Shannon thank you. And someone just, I don't know if that was a spammer in my thing or not. I don't know how many mods I got in here. I know Rebecca's a mod, but I don't know if Rebecca's still in here. But when it rained last week, the house has an addition. I'll just turn the camera and show you. Sorry, drawer's open. So the house has an addition right there. That was an add-on room. As you can see, we still have to replace the flooring in here as well. But that back room is on, it's down to the subfloor. And the wall right here, it's 2 windows and then it's 1 door. We took in a bunch of water last time it rained. So bad that we are actually going to, good night, Shannon. I know you are super, super busy. Randy said he's going to take a couple days off and get everything cooked for you, get all of your chores done, and just let you rest and sleep. At least that's what I heard. Hey, Lark's Homesteadish. So we unfortunately took in a bunch of water, and the rain was just, I mean, it was sideways. It was so heavy. It was so bad. But it was so bad, we are going to actually have to cut out part of our subfloor, and who knows how bad it's going to look once we're probably just going to have to replace both windows and that door, because the wood, to get to the wood underneath it, we're going to have to rip everything off the wall, rip it all down to the studs. And I'd be willing to put some money on it that there is... Yeah, Jerry, I know. I need to get out. That's why I was hoping it wasn't windy day. I'm going to actually go out there. I have a huge roll of plastic, and I am going to tape up the whole door. So what is happening is it's a steel door, and the door looks new, and the door can't be that old. So I don't know if they either, one, did not install the door properly when they installed it, or 2, the screen door that they had on, and it's still there, we have not replaced it yet. The screen door was probably the original screen door that they put back on when they replaced the door, because it is wretched. It is horrible. The glass, how screen doors have an upper glass, a middle, a lower glass, and it can move up and down for the screen or glass. Well, the whole middle piece is only screen. The glass, it's like it can't come down. It's like jammed up. It's broke is what it is. It's trashed. So I noticed this last time, the water was just spraying against the stainless steel door and just running down into the threshold. And I'm no contractor, but I think that there is a different type of threshold that can go over that, because it just does not look right to me. It shouldn't be where they meet up, but yet there's a crack in the middle where it just doesn't look right to me. So there's obviously an issue, but I have a feeling that we are going to and that might be our best bet, because eventually we need new windows throughout the whole house. But I think our best bet is going to be actually probably just to, yeah, I know my drawer's open, Randy. My son just came and got some containers for his paint out. Usually my door's open back here too. But our best bet, I think, is going to be just to totally gut that whole wall at one time. Replace the subfloor, replace the windows, replace the studs if need be. The door's in great shape, so we'll put the same door back up, but obviously we need a new screen door. Stay out of her drawers. That's funny, Jerry. That's funny. But unfortunately, that's not something that my husband can do. Hey, Gary. He is not that handy. Now, I'm the type of person that thinks I'm handy, and I'm more of the one that what?
I'll get more paint.
We'll have to buy more. That's all the paint. It's all gone now.
I'll get more paint.
We'll have to get more paint. All gone. We don't need in there right now, please. Thank you. Do you want one of these now?
No.
No. Banana? Strawberries? Blueberries?
No.
No. He said no. Probably easiest. Don't chase your tail. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. So now I need to, I guess, get some contractors out here and give me an estimate on what it's going to cost to fix this. Now, I know these windows, they're probably like, nowadays they're probably custom order windows. They're probably special order, but my thinking is since we are going to be probably replacing every 2x4, every stud on that whole wall, that, hey, Candy. Oh, Gary, don't worry. No worries. I was actually an hour late to this and had to reschedule it. So it's one of those days. But I'm probably just going to go with some basic, not special order, not expensive, basic windows when we replace that. So, because these are the original windows that are in here. But like I said, yeah, we're just not handy enough. We're not that do-it-yourself people. Hey, Robin, thanks for stopping in. Oh, it's going to get loud now. What I was about to say is, that's really loud. I'm the type of person that would just start cutting. You know, one day I'll be like, oh, I can do this. I watched enough YouTubes, and I'll just probably cut the floor out or start ripping the wall off, and then I'll just be like, oh, what did I get myself into? I cannot do this. So we will see. Send me a picture. Are you talking to me, Randy? Send you a picture? I don't know if I have your cell phone number. You might have to email me your number. If you're talking to me. But yeah, we'll probably have to get some contractors out here and pay somebody to do this. Because again, my husband just doesn't have the time or the skill to do this. We did have one channel offer to come down for the weekend and help us. But again, that is asking a lot, and we do not have, we don't have really an extra space for someone to stay. And I don't know, I just feel bad. That's just, to me, that's just asking way too much from someone that you don't know that well, which they offered, but still. But just so y'all know, we did go through all of the questions, my Q&As. We're just kind of talking now. So all my Q&As were answered. Oh my gosh, we've been going for an hour and 14 minutes. Yeah, we have. I will have to jump off here soon, though. Because my husband's going to be calling here a little bit right before 11. And I need to get out and chase some stuff that has blown off in the wind and tape up my door. So Randy, are you home for a couple days now? Are you on the road? If you're ever down 44, holler. We can meet up for lunch or something. Because I'm right off 44. Oh, goodness. Last night I went to, well, I should say yesterday afternoon. There is this, let me try it. Putting on my shoes. Yep, I hear that. Hey, Homestead in the Woody. Thanks, Destiny. Thank you guys all for being here. Sorry for the background noise. That is fire truck and tow truck, in case anybody was wondering. He's being so good. I got to give him that. It's been over an hour, and for 3 years old, he is doing pretty darn good and being pretty darn patient. So I will give him that. So I forget I was getting ready to say something, and I totally forgot what I was getting ready to say. Well, before more people jump off, I was saying earlier, and if you missed it, this is episode 1 of my weekly lives that I am starting. So I'm about 100% sure I'm going to do these on Thursdays. I was leaning towards Friday, but then I don't want to end up in the same boat I was in this morning, because I always typically wait up. Wait a minute. Is today Thursday or Friday? Today's Thursday, right? She came home and out a day early this week. That's why it's messing with me. So typically, my daughter comes home on Thursday nights, and Fridays are my day that I have an issue with in the mornings. But I'm completely off track today because of my no sleep last night. So she came home a day early. Typically, she comes home from work on Thursday nights. She came home last night. I'm sorry. But yes. Yes, it is Thursday. Yeah, I got a list of playlists. I'm just finished, or will finish Willoway Ranches today. Yep, I got LB's on my list too. Shirley, Shannon's is up next, Randy, if you're listening. As soon as I'm done running Wendy's, I'm going to run Shannon's. And there's actually, I probably put something on my community page, or if you guys are sub to them as well. Littlefoot Ranch. She has been running everyone. Hey, we don't need to go in the bathroom. Come here, please. She's been running everyone's playlists, and I just noticed on her last community post she did, I think yesterday, people had commented, and there was a bunch of people in there that need watch hours. I know Annette, if you're still in there, you might not be with the time difference. You might be in bed right now. Annette, Annie's Country Urban Kitchen, and you know who I'm talking about. I can't think of it right now. I'm just not there yet today. Annette needs help, and there was a couple other people that had commented in there that also needed help with their watch hours. Here in West Virginia. You got, Canadian Family Life, the playlist is all your videos that you have made. You can sort them. Like, you can make a playlist like all of your cooking videos, all of your gardening videos. And hey, Caucasian Sasquatch, how are you? Yeah, Larks, I agree. Squirrel, did you sneak in? Or is Randy talking to someone else? Did Squirrel sneak in, or is Randy talking to someone? Is he just called someone Squirrel? I'm trying to catch all these. Yeah, don't add the shorts to your playlist. So back to that. Sorry, Canadian Family Life. Go and look how I have mine sorted, and you'll see kind of what we're talking about. So I had them all separated, and then I went back in, and because I'm trying to get my watch hours, I made a playlist for my watch hours. So then someone can just run in there, and you can click playlists, and it'll play through all of that person's videos in that list. Oh, thank you, Jerry. no hurry. I mean, I only have like 500 watch hours, so I have a very, very, very long way to go on watch hours. That's why I'm gonna start doing lives weekly. Try to get some in, maybe even, I'll for sure do my live each week, but then maybe do some pop-up lives. You need more than me, right? All right, we're gonna have to go on a little field trip again because someone is in the bathroom. And if y'all watch my lives, you know that every live we end up in the bathroom. Because he knows that he can play. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, do you want to show him what you're doing? Yeah. So we have some fake teeth. It's a mouth that opens that we bought for, learning about the mouth and teeth. And he's in here brushing their teeth, brushing their teeth. Okay, good job. Good job. Okay, let's rinse and then let's get down. Sorry, guys. But hold it over the sink. Hold it over the sink. There we go. Okay, good job. Good job. Gotta leave him here to dry.
Me too.
Okay. Maybe I should hop off now. We'll see here. Now he's got to brush his teeth. Thank you, Homestead in the Woody. And again, that is, I'm just going to set this down here. We'll just chat in the bathroom, guys. Sorry about this. You brush your teeth. So that patience, I will say, comes with age.
Need my toothpaste.
Where is your toothpaste?
No.
I think I hid your toothpaste. Here, you say hi to people. Say hi, people, and I'll go get your toothpaste. You run the show. I'll get your toothpaste.
Hi, Panda. Go home with toothpaste.
Okay. All right. I have to hide his toothpaste because...
Got new toothpaste.
Yeah, you got new. He is not fully potty trained. Oh, that's enough. So he goes potty. He goes number 1 on the toilet. Number 2, not so much. But we do go into the bathroom and he closes the door. But what he likes to do when he's in here is obviously get into stuff like most kids would. So he has found that he likes the flavor of toothpaste. Gross. So I have to hide, yeah, thank you. I have to hide his toothpaste or be quick on my toes. If I forget to, then I have to run in here and grab it real quick when he comes in to go to the bathroom and take it out with me. But yeah, we're eating toothpaste. My daughter did none of this. But patience comes with age. I did not have this much patience. And believe me, there are days. We all have bad days. But I was definitely not this laid back and you showed him your clean teeth. Definitely not this laid back and patient with our first daughter. But what? I'm trying to read everyone. Bye, Larks. Thank you for stopping in. We're done now. We're going to get down. No. Mommy's not going to brush her teeth again right now because we're talking to people right now. Okay? But that's right. Look, I got him a little cool timer. It's his tooth timer. It's supposed to go for 2 minutes. It's a great buy at the dollar store. We're done. We're done. You need to finish. You're playing right now. You need to get down.
Get down.
You down? Okay. There you go. Good job. Good job. And the reason I have to follow him around in here every time he runs in here is because he gets our stool out and I don't want him to fall. I don't want him to fall and hit his head climbing on his stool. So, sorry about that. But, what are you doing? What are you doing? Ooh. He still has toothpaste on his toothbrush, and then he just took a big swig of milk. Ugh. Hey, come here a minute. Colton, we're not going back in the bathroom. We're done playing today, buddy. You're gonna fall. Here we go again. Yes, Destiny, that would be awesome. Are you gonna try to go to the Ozark meetup that is in Lake Stockton in June? Oh, we definitely don't need to play with that. That's breakable. Thermometer. Yeah, we're done. We're done in here. We're done in here. Come on, good job. We're done. We're done in here. Good job. Way to go. Okay. We're done in the bathroom. We're gonna stay out of the bathroom. Yep, Jerry, same here. We're just driving in for Saturday. We're gonna drive down Saturday morning. I don't know if my husband's coming with me yet or not, but me and the little one are gonna drive in for Saturday. I'm not much of a camper, and you're shaking everything. And it's like 2 hours away, so we're just gonna drive and go in for the day. Okay. Well, I am gonna probably jump off here. Come here. You wanna say goodbye?
Goodbye.
You say goodbye? I'm gonna jump off here because this guy is
Goodbye.
getting a little bit impatient and getting into stuff. You getting into stuff? Yes. He just wants to, so you can't blame him for that. He's been so good for this hour and a half I've been on here. So tomorrow morning, guys, I'm actually going to go live again. Either at 6 or 6:30, I'm going to post a thumbnail later today or post the live later today. I'm going on just as like a pre-party St. Patrick's Day, just talk whatever, good time, fun. Before Al Chafe My Backstep goes live, he is going to be starting his 24-hour live tomorrow. So if you guys have not checked him out, be sure to stop over and check him out. And again, he was going to be going live all day tomorrow. So I'm going to go live an hour before him. What? All the lollipops are gone. The only lollipops left are the ones in your sister's room, and she's sleeping. And you ate almost all her lollipops, too. She doesn't know that yet.
Mom, take it out, Mitt.
She'll get up in a little bit. It's still early for her. She was still up at 3 o'clock this morning when Mommy was up.
She take a nap again.
Yeah, she can take a nap again. She needs to get up now. Usually he's always says, Sissy, take too long. Is Sissy taking too long again? Yes. Oh. He's funny. Okay, yes. Yes, thank you, Shirley. Yes, Des, that's what I was saying. I'm going to go. I emailed Al and I was like, hey, I think I'm going to go live an hour before you as like a pre-party. So I'm going to post that today, but it's going to totally be advertising for Al's live. So anyone who ends up on my live in the morning, we will jump over onto Al's live. I think he posted it, I believe 7:30 Central Time. I believe 7:30 Central Time is what I saw. Al, if you're still in here, correct me. I will be doing the 24. Oh, yes. And I'm going to go up on panel too, Des. I promised Al I would go up on panel, so. Oh, awesome. Candy, you're going to the meetup. That is so awesome. I hope that a lot of people come. I think it's going to be a good one. You're going live tomorrow night. Yeah, Jerry, I still have to email you back. I did not forget. I just have to go back in and respond to a bunch of emails. So I will definitely email you back, Jerry. What? All right. I am going to go ahead and jump off. Seems like everyone wants my attention right now. So we will talk to everyone later.
Mommy.
Tomorrow morning.
Mommy.
Yes.
Mommy.
Yes, that's what I thought, Des.
Mommy,
Yes.
where's my baby?
I don't know where the baby is. I bet the baby's in the toy box.
Mommy.
Well, I'll help you. I'll help you. Give me 1 second. So, thank you guys so much for being here. I really, really, really appreciate it. And if anyone's free tomorrow, I actually wrote that down, Des, on my calendar. So, everyone, have an awesome day, and I don't see you tomorrow morning. I will be back here next Thursday morning for coffee and tea with C&C. So, everyone have an awesome day, and everyone be safe, too. Be safe, stay warm, all the stuff going on right now. Oh, and kitty kisses, of course. So, see y'all later.